up, guys? Coder's back, and today we're going to be talking about pseudo elements. It might not sound so interesting by the name, but it is actually a key player in our next mini project in the next video, which is giving advanced hover animation effects to buttons. And it's going to be really nice. And that's going to be the next episode. And this is the building blocks for that. And that's why you really need this. And this is going to be a really short episode. Or actually, you call it a tutorial until you're still watching Netflix nowadays. Episodes from series. Nice. So, going back to Visual Studio Code, and before that, in case you like this sort of content and videos, please hit the like button, subscribe, comment if you haven't, and share it with everybody who loves coding. And see you guys. And nah, joking, this is the intro, not the outro. Don't be so scared. Okay, so without all that, let's jump it right into the code. So to save some time, I have these prematurely made index.html style.css. Index.html, I have gotten the general markup, and I've linked in my style.css. Changed the title to pseudo elements here, and then I have added an h1 with a class of title and a paragraph tag with a class of para, but with no other styles. And with my style.css, I've just applied the basic styling with margin 0, padding 0, box sizing b bar box. This is going to be the general styling that's always there in each and every project, most of the time. So I'm just going to open this up with a live server and see what it shows. Like an obedient boy and not ask for other stuff. So surprise, surprise, it shows nothing. And to start, I'm just going to open the documentation. It's a really good habit to actually go to the documentation, explore out there on your own. And yeah, it's a really nice way to learn by going to the documentation. I'm just going to type pseudo elements. Go to the developer.mozilla is the best documentation for HTML or CSS is a really good one. I have a lot of projects going on. This is one of them. So, yep. Each one with a class title. It might be nice to you. It might be not. I'm just gonna put the title, no matter what you like, and put your own. Codinger is a hero. It just makes me feel important. Okay, joking. Come on, let's go. In the paragraph, so there's a special emit command called lorem 20 or lorem 50. So what this essentially does is it generates a bunch of lorem ipsum text, which is basically dummy text, you could call it. And it doesn't really give any value, as you'll see. In case you've ever used Google Docs or Google Slides, the templates actually contain lorem ipsum. And so, yep, I'm just going to hit tab. Yep, you see all this explicabo quos aperiam placit. I might sound like an expert, but I'm just acting. Okay, so I'm just going to save that and go up here. Yeah, you see all of this text? And so let's jump right into pseudo elements. So what are they essentially? Pseudo elements essentially allow you to put a certain style to a specified segment of the element that you have selected. Suppose you select the suppose you select the header, and then you get to apply a style to a certain part of it, and then yep, I can show this. I'm gonna be showing two normal pseudo elements that might be new for you, that might be not. It was new for me, and then and then after that, I'm gonna be showing the two most important pseudo elements of all time. So let's get started, and then my style.css. Go here, p, and then what they put? They put first line. So that's a pseudo element. Pseudo element always gets defined by two colons. Standard way of writing the pseudo element. And then I could put color cyan. And then I'm gonna put, what was that command? Letter transform. Letter spacing. Let's just 5 pixels. It's gonna put a lot of space in between them. Let's see. Woo! so much space in between them. Really nice. But I can't actually see it. I'm just gonna put it to a darker color, to like some gray. It's not that interesting, but we'll have to do. One of those lighter grays. Yeah, you see it now. And then there's also first letter, if I'm not wrong. Yep, as you see, this is the syntax. I'm just going to copying this, pasting it. So I'm just going to be making these sort of notes for you. So it'll be useful for you. Tab, I'm just going to put this. Better comments enabled, so it's nice enough. And then I'm just going to put the same color. I'm going to be drawing about colors. Enough, and then I'm just going to be marking this as a syntax. Syntax. And then let's go to the first letter one. P first letter, which essentially does if you want to change the font size, like you see in storybooks with the first letters of novels or paragraphs being super duper big, start the story. Let's just do the same thing. Font. I'm just gonna change it to 3 REM, 3 rem. Select the color. Yep. So this is big, and then these are like the two normal stuff that I just learned. And then the best and the most important things are the after pseudo elements and the before pseudo elements. So let's begin that. So with this first before pseudo element, it essentially adds content to that particular pseudo element. So let's say h1 before. I'm just gonna add some text before it. Content B. So before pseudo element, super duper exciting, very interesting text. And I'm just gonna copy this and show what the after thingy is. After pseudo element, I'm gonna change this. Yep, this is the before pseudo element. This is the after pseudo element. Essentially, adds content before the thingy and after the element. I mean, not thingy, element here. And there's something strange that actually happens. This doesn't mark this particular pseudo elements. They don't get marked as pseudo elements, but they just get the particular element that is selected and the class and the specific pseudo element that is applied that is being used to select that element. This may sound really complicated, but trust me, it's quite simple. I'm just going to try to explain it slowly in easier terms. So this is the element selected. That is coding there is a hero. And then this pseudo element essentially is the selector for the element of the selected element. So this is the selected element, and then this pseudo element is another sub-selector of that selected element. I hope it's clear. If it's not, you're welcome to ask me down in the comments. Because the after pseudo element, same thing as the before one. I don't want to confuse you more. And then there's one more important thing you need to know about them. What is that? It's that you cannot repeat them. And there it comes when I use classes. I use header and then put before pseudo only try before content. Sorry for the typo. Probably gonna use double quotes. Oh, nice. Actually, my friend's name is Tommy. He's a really nice guy. His name is Dosh. He's a cool kid. He's pretty kind. Really kind, actually. But enough about him. He doesn't have to be too famous. Okay. So here you go. It doesn't have to be like it can be repeated. Essentially, if you try to put another pseudo, try to put a second pseudo element, you just essentially overwrite that particular pseudo element. Suppose you put one pseudo element for each one element, and then you put a second pseudo element for the exact same thingy, and then the second pseudo element content essentially overwrites the first one is the same with the after one. So that's the way it goes. I think I put the class wrong. It's title, not header. Control D title. Now it changes. I'm like, why isn't it changing? Yeah, now it changed. So essentially, that's it for pseudo elements, and I hope you had a blast. I don't know which I think you might have. In case you have any ideas on how I can improve this video, please let me know in the comments. It's been a long day. I'm tired now. But I'm still energetic. Okay, so thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe, like, and share with everybody who likes coding. Check out my previous video, like them too, comment down below. And that's it. Coding is gonna go. Bye bye. Have a great day.